Lining up and off, jumping away over 2 miles and the additional 93 yards. A little slow to get going in rear was Genie's Girl for this, the William Hill Daily Bet Boost Handicap Hurdle. Down to the first of 9 flights with Genbu, the early pace setter from Yappa Hill along the inside, and out a bit wider Gold Ring as they come to take off at the opening flight. And they're all across it safely. Toby Two Scoops is in the dark blue and pink colours, racing a little bit keenly just in behind the leading wave as they now draw towards the second flight. On the right hand side is the Resdev Tyke in the black and red colours, followed through by King Horse and Avalon Beach, with out wider on the track Animato, then Owless, and finally Genie's Girl, as the field of 11 tightly grouped come up and over the third. All landing safely, only around about 6 or 7 lengths covering first to last. Genie's Girl has caught up nicely at the back, but up front it is Genbu, a winner here earlier on in the season, and along the inside Yappa Hill, the latter just about with his head in front, passing the mirror on the opening occasion. Yappa Hill from Genbu, and then to the inside the Resdev Tyke, followed away from the stands by Toby Two Scoops and Mojo Ego, who's up around the outside. Then Avalon Beach, who's over towards the inner, and being followed by King Horse, Gold Ring, Animato, Owless, and finally Genie's Girl, as the field, stretched out by no more than 8 lengths, work their way left-handed into the back straight and on now towards hurdles 4, 5 and 6. It is Yappa Hill for the Bewley family, leading up here by around about a neck to, in second position, Genbu, as they now come to take off at flight at number 4. Mojo Eagle will land over this one in third, just in front of the Resdev Tyke, as they head on away from that jumping test and on now towards the halfway stage of this closing race at Wetherby on Boxing Day. Back tomorrow with a first race off time of 12:25. Making the run now then to the 5th of the 9 hurdles, Genbu and Yappa Hill. Yappa Hill and Genbu, nothing in it, with perhaps the one flattening that flight to the ground, the Resdev Tyke in the black and red. Not that he lost any momentum over the last jump going down the back, and still a tightly compact field here with Yappa Hill along the inside of Genbu, the leading pair. From Mojo Ego in the maroon and white around the outside. Toby Two Scoops is in the mix as well, with the Resdev Tyke over towards the inside. Gold Ring is coming widest of all around the bend, is racing together with Owless and King Horse, and Avalon Beach is over towards the inside running rails. Animato now being ridden along at the back together with Genie's Girl. Just over half a mile to travel, and there's no more than 6 lengths between first and last. It is Yappa Hill, a narrow leader from Genbu, as they're coming around the final part of the turn. The Resdev Tyke is travelling well up in behind them, with Mojo Ego around the outside. Owless is also creeping closer in the yellow, being followed by Toby Two Scoops, who's driven along. Avalon Beach looking to creep into it along the inside of Genie's Girl, King Horse and Animato as they lifted off at 3 out. The only one who can't win is Gold Ring. They head down towards the second last. Genbu into a narrow lead once again here from the Resdev Tyke, who's now the challenger. The red cap takes over the Resdev Tyke from Genbu, with over to the far side Avalon Beach, the brown sleeves. Toby Two Scoops, having got a little bit outpaced on the home turn, is staying on, but the Resdev Tyke has shot away by a couple of lengths into the wings of the final jump. Good jump as well there from the Resdev Tyke, is 3 away from Avalon Beach. Then Toby Two Scoops, Owless, Animato across to the far side, racing into the closing stages. It is the Resdev Tyke in the hands of Craig Nicol. Craig's going to register a double on the card here at Wetherby on Boxing Day. The Resdev Tyke, it is who wins well. From Avalon Beach is through for second. Third, Toby Two Scoops. Close for fourth between Animato and Owless.